plan I will never forget. Brilliant. Excellent save. They won't suspect a thing. Oh snot. I get to do things. Oh. Oh. I like this. I get to go places. It appears that everybody's paired up with other people. Surprisingly. Okay, this is the beach, apparently. This is apparently the walls of the camp. Whole building. That sounds promising. The bus stop. That also sounds promising. I probably will not ever get to go to all these other little camp buildings. YC. Shower admin building. Another YC. Agenda square. Warehouse volleyball, badminton. Gymnasium, locker room, shower, YC, football. Okay. Alright, let's go here first. I went to the clubhouse. To tell the truth, I never really liked extracurricular activities. Dude, I would have loved to have some extracurricular activities. At school, I used to find any excuse to skip extra classes. At the university, I had no interest to participate in the student council. Dude, there's some fun classes. There's some fun clubs. I'm homeschooled. I didn't get to do any of that. I was not interested in boxing, aeromodeling, or sewing. Dude. So I came here just to check the box. Nobody was there. Look, dude, they're building planes. I found myself in something like a hut of a junior robot enthusiast. There were wires and simple printed circuits scattered everywhere. Chips, and on the table proudly stood an oscillograph. I don't know what that is. It will be explained to me, hopefully. I heard voices from another room, and then two pioneers appeared. You! One was electronic, the other one I didn't know. Hey, Semyon, we've been expecting you. It seems he knows everything about everyone. Why were you expecting me? Well, of course, because... his voice, damn it! Yeah. Well, of course, because you came to sign up in our club of cybernetics, didn't you? He didn't let me answer. And this is Shirk. He's in charge here. I assume that's only two of you in the club? Oh, that's me. Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna do that as his voice. That's his voice. He's gonna be... Because he's holding his belt, then he's all stoic. I assume there's only two of you in the club? Well, you can say that. It's three now. Shirk came to me and assertively offered his hand. His face was somewhat familiar. The glasses pushing up thing. Awesome. Welcome to the club. Yep. Now I will show you around. Make yourself at home. Alright guys, I just wanted to... We're always welcoming new members. Yeah, I'm messing this all up. I'm sorry. He said it in such a way that I suddenly got an anthem of Soviet Union playing in my head. It's amazing, I even remember the words. In the first grade, I had a copybook with the text on the back. Oh no, I just wanted to sign my checklist. Yep. You sign in the club, we'll sign your checklist. He grinned. I was getting ready to a long and boring argument, but then I heard someone enter. I looked back and saw Slavia. Oh yes. They're all blonde. And they all have blue eyes. Okay then. Semyon, I hope they're not giving you any trouble. She narrowed her eyes, looking at the future of Motherland's robotic industry. I know these two. They can. Well, actually, I just need to sign my checklist. I decided to take advantage of the situation. No problem, give it to me. Sabia took the paper and stepped up to Shrek. Sign it! Oh, hold on, we haven't done yet. Done! Sign it now! She gave Shrek such a threatening look that made him lost every possible objection. Whoa! He wrote some squigglies on the checklist, and I thanked Slavia, then moved on with the mellow mood. Awesome. That's it. She's gonna be the one that kills us all. Musical Club, a small one-level building, was located some distance from the other camp buildings. I opened the door and came in without hesitation. Please let me remember whoever accent is in here, please. There were enough instruments for a whole orchestra here. The drums, the guitars, and even a piano. I spent some time looking closely at every instrument. Wanted to guess the time period they were from, but suddenly I heard the crawling sound coming from underneath the piano. Girl. Seems like she was looking for something. She was standing on all fours in such a suggestive pose that I hesitated to talk at first. Excuse me, miss. Who's there? No, calm down. She tried to stand, but the piano's bottom prevented her from doing that. Oh, honey. Ouch! She struggled out. Sorry, I scared you. It's nothing. Oh, you got a checklist? You must be new here. Yeah? Yes. My name is Miku. I bet it is, sugar. No, really, I'm serious. Nobody believes me. It's my real name. My mother is Japanese. My dad met her when he was building. Well, it wasn't him who was building. He's an engineer. That doesn't explain why your hair is green, darling. And he was working on a nuclear power plant there. Oh, damn, or a bridge, whatever. I should give you a Japanese accent. I should do that. She was talking so fast, she just swallowed half of the words she tried to pronounce. It's okay, Cupcake. I'm Semyon. Great, want to be in that club? It's only me here now, but it will be two of us then. Do you play anything? It's when I became antisocial that I bought a guitar and learned a few chords. But then I forgot about it, as I quitted everything that required more than a couple of hours to learn. I wasn't planning to do anything like that, really. Oh, it's okay. I'll teach you. Maybe a trumpet, for example? How about a violin? I know it all, honestly. There was no point in arguing with an orchestra girl, since there was only another cascade of words waiting to blast at me. Hey, I'll think about it. Can you just sign it for now? Yes, sure, give it to me, but be sure to come around. I'll sing too. I'll sing you some Japanese folk songs, or maybe if you're not into that, maybe something more contemporary? Sure. Thanks, I gotta go now. Of course, come anytime. Awesome. The ending of her sentence stayed inside. It may be nice to hang around with the guitar in the evening, but in such company... Hey, don't you bang on me, Q, okay? I turned to leave and ran face to face with Alyssa. Oh, snap. She eyed me suspiciously. Why you came? Why have you come? Why have you come? The checklist. Signed it? Yes. Then move it. Alyssa went inside and I hurried to leave the place. I can't save from here. Damn it. Infirmary next. What's the point in visiting the infirmary? My health was fine. The fresh local air clearly did me some good. I felt fresher than usual. but I just have to visit it. I entered it. The common infirmary, like my school doctor's room. Oh. A middle-aged woman sat at the table. Hi. Obviously, she was a nurse. She gazed at me intensely and estimatingly, while continuing to write something. Well, hello, Pioneer, said the nurse without being distracted from her work. Good afternoon, ma'am. I have something. Sit down, please. I looked around the room. On the couch, I sat down. Stripped down. She said all of it with an even tone. What for? To inspect, to escalate other health checks, you know. By the way, my name is Violetta, but you can call me Viola. She turned to me. What are you sitting for? Stripped down. But I have no health issues. I've got this. I neatly gave her the paper. Later. She took the stethoscope off her neck, and it seemed like she intended to dissect me with it. Oh, crap! But then someone knocked on the door, thank God. The nurse answered unwillingly. Come in. In a moment, the door opened widely and Electronic rushed inside. Hello! I fell during the football game. Nonsense, of course. I'm okay, but Olga Dmitrievna... Holy cow, did Slavia do that to you? Oh, it's okay. There was a massive bruise under Electronic's eye. I doubt that this could be a football injury. Slavia's gonna kill us all, man. Sit down. I'll have a look, she said to him. And you, pass me your checklist. Thank God. Nurse, whose name is Viola, quickly signed it and continued. If something hurts, immediately come to me, Pioneer. I decided not to answer and came out, closing the door behind me. The nurse is surely something else. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, I'm not feeling so well right now. Okay. To the library. Actually, I love reading, but spending my days in the library under current circumstances was well beyond my scope. So I better hurry up with this checkpoint. As I stepped inside, a memory from my childhood emerged in my head. It was very vivid. I'm 7 or 8 years old. We're in the library with my mother. While she's looking through the books I might need for my studies, I'm sitting in the corner and looking through their collection of comic books. Back then I didn't know why they had so many, and why couldn't I take some with me. The notion of collective property was something my mind hadn't grasped at that age yet. However, back then, the whole concept of property was pretty hazy to me. This memory seems even stranger now, while I was standing in this particular camp, where they might have managed to build communism in 3 years. Soviet symbolics was all over the place. Shelves were full of related literature. Of course, I wasn't planning to read any of these. Getting acquainted with a full collection of books by Marx was the last thing on earth I would think of. Where's the librarian? I didn't spend much time looking for her. Oh, hey, it's you. It's Extra Girl. I'm glad you're not an extra. You're too pretty. I looked closely. Short hair, thick glasses, rather cute face. See what I'm talking about, my man? She was snoring so peacefully I couldn't just wake her up. I can wait. If she won't wake up in half an hour, maybe then. I couldn't just sit there, so I took a random book from the nearest bookshelf. Arthur Schopenhauer, The World as Will and Representation. I opened it roughly in the middle and started reading. The life of a man, with its endless upkeep, wants, and suffering, is it to be regarded as the explanation and paraphrase of the procreation act, i.e., the absolute claim of the will to live? And furthermore, it is also the reason the man owes nature his death and thinks with anxiety of this death. Cheery. Is this not the evidence that our existence involves guilt? At any rate, we always exist. From time to time, paying with death for our birth, we always exist and alternately bear all the joy and sorrow of life, since neither of both can pass us without some effect, and it is a result of our stated will to live. Thus the fear of death, which in spite of all the miseries of life holds us firmly to it, is really elusive. But just as elusive is the impulse which has attracted us into it. This attraction itself may be seen objectively as the mutual longing glances of two lovers. They are the purest expression of the will to live, in its affirmation. How gentle and tender it is. It wants happiness and quiet pleasure, and mild joys for itself, for others, for all. Someone knocked on the door. Thank heavens. I closed the book quickly and put it back in its place. What a nice habit, to knock on the door. I should pick it up. It was Lena. No surprise. Oh. Hi! I smiled. Hi, I just wanted to return a book. She had gone with the wind that I saw yesterday. Oh, Xena is sleeping. I'll come back later. Oh god, I gotta come up with a voice for her. I don't know. Okay, I'm awake. No. I don't, fuck it. I'm awake. I turned around surprised to look at her. She eyed me closely from behind her table. What is it you wanted? I'm sorry that most of them sound British. I don't know many. I haven't studied the Russian accent a lot. It's not a thing that I've done. Olga's is mostly Russian, but slightly racist at the same time. I need you to check here. Give it here. She quickly signed the paper and gave it back to me. She had this look on her face that made me want to keep quiet. Lena came up to her to return her book. I think Xena went out. Finally, I got all the signatures. Now I had to go back to Olga Dmitrievna and give it to her. I like this particular maneuver going on here.